now have a series of amendments, and I'll go to members for those amendments, starting with Representative Cagle.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll move the A21 amendment, and this is the amendment that we were talking about earlier that would have the prohibition on online sweepstakes games. Would also up the value of the paddle wheel prize and include Hessen Pfeffer as a social skill game. And so I'm hoping that we can get all three of these into our bill, and would request a roll call, please.
821 is being distributed. While that is happening, any discussion or comments on the 821?
I would also point members into their packets. There is a letter from MIGA, and it has the known supporters, the Minnesota Indian Gaming Association, Minnesota Family Council, Catholic Conference, Joint Religious Legislative Coalition, Allied Charities, Vets Organizations, Citizens Against Gambling, Canterbury Park, Electric Gaming Groups, and Problem Gambling Communities. And so that's a wide range of coalition of wide-ranging organizations. And so I think this is a super important piece of our package here. So thank you.
Chair O'Driscoll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Representative Cagle. I'm going to recommend a no vote on the 821 amendment. Thank you.
Further discussion. Roll call was requested and is granted. The clerk will take the roll.
Chair Kline?
Yes.
Vice Chair Seeberger?
Yes.
Senator Duckworth?
Yes.
Senator Frentz?
Yes.
Co-Chair Cagle?
Yes.
Co-Chair O'Driscoll?
No.
Representative Elkins?
Yes.
Representative Perryman?
No.
With insufficient votes in the House, the 821 fails. Go now to Representative Cagle again.
And that one is the
827.
827. I will move the 827, which will expedite the process for 62J for the home health care nursing issue. This is not the end of this issue. This is something that we came up with to help expedite the process for next year, hoping that we can come up with a long-term solution. We will still be fighting for this provision for these families. This is not the end of the line. We all agree in this room that this is a super important issue, and we have been trying to resolve it here at the committee level, but it's been fairly difficult, and so we are reaching out for help on that one, and but this is one of the things that we could agree to.
Members, the 827 directs the Department of Commerce to perform a 62J evaluation of home care nursing services, and I would agree with Representative Cagle that this is not the final answer on disability home care services, which we take very seriously. All three chairs take very seriously this session. We've asked leadership to sort of take ownership of this issue and try to get a solution so that we can serve the people of Minnesota and those families specifically this session in the remaining 3 days that we have. Further discussion on the 827. Senator O'Driscoll.
Representative O'Driscoll.
Representative O'Driscoll.
That's okay. This is the third time today I've been called senator, with my retiring from the House, I want to be very clear. I'm not seeking a job in the Senate either. So, Mr. Chair, with that, and in all seriousness, I am with you and Representative Cagle that this is a very serious issue. My wishes would have been that we could have found out more information from the department earlier this session, so we could have taken advantage of the time this session to work on solutions that would have been palatable to more of the folks who are involved in this. But I think it's prudent that we do a 62J request on this and keep it going, even though we are looking at trying to find a solution now. It may be a temporary solution. This will help us with something on a more permanent basis by doing the 62J review on this. So I think this is not ideal, but it is prudent for us to be able to move forward to keep this thing moving, because it's important to all of us, and it's important to families out there as well. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Further discussion. This is the 827 amendment. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? It is adopted. I go now to Senator Frentz.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I'd like to offer the A11.
Senator Frentz offers the A11 amendment. We can have council speak to that amendment. Ms. Severson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The A11 amendment raises the cap, thank you, raises the cap on the amount of money that can be deposited into the consumer protection restitution account, and amends how the money is distributed to eligible consumers.
Members, this was a center rest provision on our side of the aisle, and I support it. Further discussion. Senator O'Driscoll. Representative O'Driscoll.
Again, this is something that we heard from Representative Lee, and there certainly is funds that are recovered from fraudulent activities that are here, and increasing the amount of money that goes into this fund from those activities to provide restitution and making consumers whole seems like a very good thing and a responsibility of the legislature. So I think we'll ask for a yes vote on Senator Friends' amendment.
Further discussion. All in favor of the A11, say aye. Aye. Opposed? It is adopted. I go now to Representative O'Driscoll.
Mr. Chair, the last two things I think that we have, if I'm not mistaken, is that what you want me to talk about, the last two provisions?
Yeah, and there was a A22 amendment was what I was anticipating you would offer.
All right, give me a moment to locate my A22 amendment. I believe we've already adopted the A22 amendment earlier today. Oh, yes. Could council help us with what?
Ms. Pampu.
Chair and members, the amendment that we are looking at is the H4188A22. The previously adopted amendment was the SCH411. This amendment involves the text from House File 4333, was introduced by Representative Davids, and it involves short-term, long-term nursing home care. Not nursing home care, home care. There we go. Insurance.
So for clarification, Representative O'Driscoll offers the H4188A22 amendment, and it's been described by council. Any further comments?
Yeah, I would just encourage members to support this. This is another tool that's available in the insurance industry for folks to talk to Minnesotans about that will allow for more coverage of persons' needs, not using public assistance because there's another private vehicle or another private plan out there that can be offered to help with that. And I think it's prudent that we look at doing it. We came close last year in conference committee to adopting this, but we found out that we needed to, time is running out. We had some open questions, and I'm pleased that this year we are able to advance this, and I ask for a yes vote by members of the conference committee. Excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And members on the Senate side, this was a Senator Rasmussen provision that was adopted in our omnibus, and it's a good provision for create more opportunities for insurance products for Minnesotans. I support. Any further discussion? So on the H4188A22 amendment, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? It is adopted. We have one last item. Did you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'm looking to find the provision. Article, okay, there you go.
Senator, or Representative Cagle.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I will look to make a motion to adopt Article 3, Sections 11. This is the reimbursement rate for trainees for mental health practitioners.
Representative Cagle offers or moves that we adopt Article 3, Section 11. Members, this was a provision from Senator Wickland on the Senate side that reimburses clinical trainees for mental health services at full rates. Further discussion on that amendment? Representative O'Driscoll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I would encourage members to support this. It's part of a package deal of what we're getting together here, and it's something that we needed to do to be able to get where we are today to be able to wrap this bill up. And so I encourage members to support the Cagle motion.
Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is adopted. Members, that concludes our business for today. 2 items. Although I think the chairs at the table are maybe prepared to wrap up this bill, we are not going to wrap it up today and see what happens in the coming 48 hours here. I would like to make a motion that when we adjourn today, nonpartisan staff are authorized to make any technical or necessary corrections to the bill as drafted. On that motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is adopted. Any further business? The conference committee is adjourned.